John, answer Gallows Calibrator. What's this? It's your world map, with your second gate labeled, so you can go there. Oh man, let me drop everything and go there, because I'm in such a huge hurry to take more of your advice. John, please. Give me one of your human breaks. I feel awful about killing you, even though technically you never even died, so I don't know what you're bitching about. Yeah, well, Dave said I did, and I believe him. That is because he and you are best pupa pals for life. Can't I be your pal too, John? I don't know. I thought you were okay for a while, but now you're kind of giving me the creeps. Jeekus, John. What? I am invoking the name of your Earth Jeekus to express my frustration. Do you mean my Earth Jesus? I don't know. Do I? Do you have a troll Jeekus? John, we have the best troll Jeekus. You don't even know. Wow, really? Or is this a joke? It's a joke. I'm not really sure what a Jeekus is. Well, neither do I guess. It's pretty much not anything. John, will you please follow the map? Let me earn your trust. If you don't like what's on the other side of the gate, you can just turn around. Okay, I'll take a look. John, open the map. Google Loas. John, here is your house. I cropped this map for you so you can find where to go easily. Fly north. Also, hi, this is me. Darn it. I can't read that. No. This is the second gate. Go in here. I promise you won't die this time unless you screw up all by yourself. Can I see anything else? No, the rest of the planet is just pretty wild and weird. Kind of looks like a Vanger's map. John, proceed through the second gate. John, enter. Gate 2. You spend the next 20 minutes staring at this image before you realize it's not actually a flash file. Pew! John, get up. Despite the pandemonium of your entrance, Rose is still sound asleep. She must be really tuckered out. It also looks like this little guy is awake and ready for action, though. He's adorable. You decided to name him Dr. Meowgan Spangler. John, answer Dave. Wow, okay, you're a little early. But that's fine, I guess. Also, you suck at rockets, man. Ugh! What? She tricked me again! Who? GC! She told me how to get to the second gate, so I went through, but it took me to Rose's house instead. Another prank. Dude, you did go through the second gate. I mean, I don't know why you would listen to her again. Kind of moronic, but that's a whole other issue. She didn't trick you this time. Oh, then I don't really get this. What were you expecting? This is how it works. The progression of gates is like this whole round-robin thing, cycling through each planet. Gate 2 on your planet leads to Gate 2 on Rose's. Then you build up to Gate 3 above her house, which leads somewhere else on her planet. You look for Gate 4 somewhere there, which leads to Gate 4 above my house, and so on. Wow, okay. Ordinarily, Rose would have already gotten through her gate 1, but she's sleeping pretty hard, obviously. And ordinarily, you wouldn't have gone through Gate 2 until her house was built up, so you wouldn't fall to your death, but you got that cheat rocket, so that's fine. See, we all got the coordinate on this thing. Okay, how do you know all this? Fuck, come on, dude. Oh, yeah, you're the orange Dave. Hey, no offense, but do you think I could talk to the real Dave for a second? God damn it, I am the real Dave. You know, the one who saved your life? I'm more real, actually, because I've been through some heavy shit. Already hopping around on red heart gears and I-beams for like a year and grinding shit out for your ungrateful ass. Here, look, check this code out from the future. Not that you deserve it. You're fucking welcome. Wow, calm down, I'm sorry. That's not really what I meant. I mean, of course you're a real Dave, but what I mean is, the Dave from my time is also my friend, and I guess he's in the same boat I'm in, not knowing stuff and all. I'd feel bad for keeping him out of the loop. Yo. Oh hey, I think I pissed off your future self. What'd you do? I said he wasn't the real Dave. I think I might have really hurt his feelings, though. Pff, don't worry about it. Why not? Because I wouldn't give a shit, and he's me. Okay, I'm in Rose's room, by the way. What, really? Yeah, but she's asleep. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm coming down to the computer. Okay. Dave is here. He wants you to use the computer. Probably to help you scope out Rose's room and snoop and stuff. I mean, that's what I would have done if you were alive. So I'm gonna go. Use these flappy ghost wings and tear shit up in space or something. Sure. Hey, Dave. What? In case I forgot to say so before, thanks for saving my life. Yeah. John, Snoop. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think we can both agree that you've got to rummage through as much of her shit as possible before she wakes up. Fucking airbrushed background Snoop Dogg. Man, I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really like the idea of capering around her room while she's asleep. It feels kind of weird. I'm gonna wake her up. Dude, no, come on, she's out like a light. It was some like weird future thing that happened that made her sleep. A future thing? Yeah, shit doesn't get much more clear than that. Well, yeah, I mean, she won't wake up anyway, so I guess so. But I'm not snooping. Fine, don't. Just do this one thing. You see those 2 notebooks on the floor behind you? Yeah, they look sort of like journals. I don't think I should read those. You don't have to read them. I'm not telling you to. What kind of prying tool do you take me for? Just pick them up. You know, tidy up a bit since you made a royal fucking dump of her room just now. Oh, yeah, okay. John, pick up the books. Now we need you to do something else. This is important. Like for important game reasons and stuff. Take the card the books are on and flip it over. So you can see the code. Wait a minute, I see what you're trying to do. I won't tell you the code for Rose's books. Dude, you don't have to tell me the code. Just flip it over and let me know if there is a code there. That's all. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a code. All right, cool. You can ditch the books now if you want. Maybe put them back on the floor so Rose doesn't think you were snooping. Seriously, you got some grubby fingers, bro. Why don't you mind your own business there? What is even with you? Haha, Dave. I think all this laughing made me poop in my pants too hard. Isn't that your birthday package there? Oh, yeah, I think it might be. Maybe you should look at it. I don't think it counts as snooping since it's technically yours. Yeah, maybe. Well, I wonder if she finished. She was so tight-lipped about the damn thing. I really am curious. Dave, zoom in. Yeah. Oh, John, you're so easy to fool. Dream Cal. Yarn bunk. Hello. John, check Rose's bookshelf. You eye your birthday package again curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside, but you feel guilty about it for some reason, even though it's yours anyway. You suppose a perusal of her bookshelf would be harmless enough. Just a bunch of books. The knowledge within is meant for everyone. Dave pesters you with the message, but you decide not to bother dignifying with a whole pestalog ordeal because it's probably just him being a truculent jackass again, so fuck him. John, look at a book. This Ocean Charles, the big man, has the answers. By Charles Barkley. You find a book full of beautiful poetry and groundbreaking philosophical thinking by American sports legend Charles Barkley. These are words to cherish. This is a man to treasure. John, take a book. You capture log Rose's autographed copy of This Ocean Charles. Jewels of wisdom like this don't just fall into your lap every day, and wouldn't be parted with lightly. You doubt she'll mind if you borrow her book, since he's always trying to get you to read her weird books anyway. John, oh, just open the package already. You can't take it anymore. You're going to see what's inside. John, I never got to thank you properly for your gift. Yes, the words were there, language comprising the familiar veneer of gratitude rubbing off with each tired favor traded for. A God bless to a sneeze or a few pennies cradled in a receipt. Perhaps it's the deplorable romantic in me, but I thought your present and your friendship demanded reciprocation surpassing by some degree the utterly meaningless. The proper thanks, I thought, would be a demonstration that your offering was not in vain. Yes, maybe some would take your suggested alternative to my gloomy preoccupations as a passive-aggressive jab, but I know you didn't mean it that way. In fact, I'm sure reading about it now is the first time the notion has occurred to you. John, please stop rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. The gift is in this box. The gift in this box is a resurrection. I used your present to thread life anew into a tattered heirloom. As long as I can remember, its black, greasy appendages have been tethered limply to its ratty, porous carriage. Too delicate to wash, too dear to discard. I used to love this rabbit, and now he's yours. I trust you'll find this to be adequately sentimental. Happy birthday. From Rose. John, put the bunny back in the box. Chaos dog! This gift from Rose is so cool. 2 sweet bunnies on 1 birthday? What are the odds? In a fit of enthusiasm, you shut up and jam the bunny back in the box, executing a textbook chaos dunk. Millions would have perished. If everything in the ocean weren't dead already, that is. John, take the box. You gently chaos dunk the fragile bunny back in the box and capsule lock it. It is such a nice present, you will have to write Rose a thank you note and tuck it under her hairband or something. Wait, no, that'd probably be creepy. This bunny reminds you that you still have a salamander in your Celodex, and she is holding the bunny Dave got you. It's sort of uncanny how similar they look, aside from the knitted enhancements. Seriously, what are the odds? So weird. John, deploy beloved daughter. You release dear precious Casey. She was probably getting antsy in that card. You think you'll leave her here with Rose. A dangerous quest is nothing to embark on with a sweet, innocent little girl stashed in your inventory. You actually aren't sure if she is a girl, though? You don't even know if salamanders can be girls. Aren't they hermaphrodites or something? You don't know anything about biology, unless it is biology that has to do with ghosts and slime, but even then you don't actually know anything. You just sort of like to pretend that you do. Looks like a troll is booking Rose. John, answer the troll. I am supposed to antagonize a few members of your trivial species. I have to start somewhere and somewhen, so I am starting with you. And now, it's going to be pointless and unpleasant, mostly for me. Actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this at all. Goodbye. She's not here right now. She's asleep. But, okay, see ya. Is this your human sarcasm that I've heard about? That you always use? And that is basically a terrible way to communicate? No. I thought that was the thing that you did. The rose human specifically. Oh, yeah, that's me. I am the rose human. Look at me. I'm so smart with all these snooty words and complicated things to say. I am the queen of books. Okay, these are definitely insincere statements. Why do you work so hard at being so awful? I'm so burned. These burns are crazy. Can we just cut the chase and be friends already? These cat and mouse games are so dumb. You know we're just going to be friends at some point anyway. Have we spoken before? I don't know. Maybe. It's hard to keep track with all your time nonsense. Now that I think about it, it is pretty conceivable that I will talk to you again in the past after this conversation. That's because you guys are always doing things the hard way, and the dumb way. I should figure out how the viewport function feature works on this application, so I can see what such a primitive creature looks like. Well, I know what you guys look like. You look kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters, even though to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster, because he was a big goofy adult. And Fred Savage was like his child prankster sidekick. Is this an adversary you have encountered on your quest? No, it's a movie. You should ask John about it, because he thinks it's awesome, which it is. It seems you put stock in John's assessment of things, even really uninteresting things that are pretty terrible to listen to. He is either the leader of your party, or you hold whatever the human equivalent of mating fondness is for him. Yeah, I got him this really cool bunny for his birthday, and it's really nicely knitted and everything, because I am basically in love with him. You are so right. Okay. Just kidding. I'm sure John knows it's because I am really thoughtful, and I bet he really appreciates the present, and would say thank you if he were here. Okay, human courtship is definitely a strange thing, and it's sort of blowing my mind listening to this. I think I'll talk to someone else now. Why don't you talk to John? Maybe. When along his timeline would you recommend communicating with him? Oh man, I don't know. Why don't you pick the time that will make the most complicated mess out of everything imaginable? You know, that's sort of what you're gonna do anyway. Considering that you're obviously not that smart, and basically understand whipping bug-winged fuck all about even the most elementary temporal mechanics, I am a bit perplexed as to why I find myself so vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick here. This is kind of irritating. I'm going to go talk to your comrades, this John human, and figure out what's going on. Okay, if you talk to him in the past, he'll understand even less buggy-whipped fuck all about time, and he'll be so confused, so maybe pay something from this conversation to him. I don't know. And if you talk to him in the future, he'll probably know all the stuff, like things that you've said to him, but you haven't said yet, and then you'll be really confused. Sorry, that's just how this works. Don't say I didn't warn you. Consider me fully briefed on the matter. Until next time, Rose. Next time in the past. Yeah, bye. Grim Auxiliatrix began trolling Twin Armageddons. If you're not too busy still setting up the network, perhaps you could show me how to activate the viewport. I am, in fact, too busy still setting it up. Whoa, here's an idea. Press F1. My keyboard is missing the F1 key. Live. Don't bother me. I'm not in the mood. If I see one more snarl of wires, kind of jutting out, being tangled or whatever, I'm going to perform some sort of athletic fucking somersault off the deep end and get a call from the president or some shit. So, just go away. You used to like to talk more. If I recall, I was typically the one who would solicit reprieves from your nonsense. I'm not sure exactly what happened. That was before I knew we were all going to die, and no one believed me. And now look at you all believing me suddenly. So uncanny. Then why are you doing this? Setting up these stations for us, to get you all off my bulge about it. But I won't troll any of them personally. No way. Kinda juvenile. But you guys go knock yourselves out, okay? See the menu up top? Fiddle around with that till you open the viewport. I did fiddle with it, to no avail. If you can't figure it out by fucking around, you don't belong near computers. Kind of like with registered sex offenders and schools. If you move to a new town, you have to go up to your neighbor door and warn them about how stupid you are, and give them a chance to hide all their innocent technology and vandalize your house. F1 bunk. Hassle. S. Rose and Dave. Shut up and jam. Durst Dreamers. Dave shows off some of his sweet gear. Wow, he is so cool. Eject Cal from party. Rose, first be the pony, then follow mom. You are now the pony. You stand outside some ruins which your beloved master's mother entered recently. Outside, you find a striking scarcity of oats or greenery or anything at all that is delicious to chew on. This is as compelling a reason as any to follow her inside. Maplehoof, enter. You go in the ruins. Your clopping hooves echo through the cavernous and foreboding environment, but you're too stupid to be nervous. Your powerful snout detects the scent of Rose's mom. She went this way. Maplehoof, follow the scent. Good grief, look at all this grist! A large and terrible monster must surely have been slain here. Maplehoof, collect grist. You pick up all the grist and store it in Rose's grist cache. This is entirely too much of too many exotic types for such a low-level player, but you'll take it. You don't look a gift horse in the pink heart tattoo. The grist overflow is gathered by the grist gutter, utility supplied by grist torrent. It is stored and gradually redirected toward other players who are lacking. Maplehoof, proceed. Rose's mom stands on a small platform and disappears. You're a little nervous about transportalizing yourself. As a quadruped, grizzly bisection strikes you as a very real possibility, even though you're too dumb to think of such things. Oof. First, be the hat. John, first be the hat. Second, find Dad. Rose stops being the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. The breeze carries you to where you need to go. You settle in front of a man in sore need of a fresh hat. He gathers the clean hat, along with a shoe he found through similarly serendipitous means to replace the one that he lost. Colonel Sassacre. John, visit Rose's alchemeter. You decide to try out the code Dave Sprite gave you. John, make item. Fear no anvil. This thing is huge, and it costs a fortune. 500,000 pieces of build grist, garnets, diamonds, and gold, and a single piece of quartz? There's no way you can make that, let alone wield it, even with your ghost gloves on. John, shrink it down. Fear no anvil. You use the alchemister's scaling upgrade to reduce it in size to a more manageable and affordable size. You make a weapon called Fear No Anvil. John pester Dave Sprite. So what is this? The thing the code made? Really powerful hammer. How do you know? I thought you couldn't use hammers. I can't. Better be, though. I got it from Hephaestus. Who's that? Really tough to kill dude. You killed him for it? Hell no. How'd you get it then? Shenanigans. Alright. Rose, check out Dave's computer. It seems you have a visitor. Poof. Twin Armageddon. Fix Grim Auxiliary Trix's computer. There's nothing to fix. Just gotta open the viewport. It's easy. Rose, examine laptop. Someone's been using your Pester Chum account, and you somehow doubt the culprit was this young, upright amphibian presently throwing a fit. Rose, go find John. You hurry to the door so you can catch John before he goes gallivanting off somewhere, but it seems your door is slightly ajar. Funny, you don't remember leaving your door open, even though it's sort of absurd for you to take note of such a thing, considering John recently left your room. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. You'll now proceed to go through this door uneventfully. Rose, proceed through the door uneventfully. You get dumped on by a bucket full of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers as a thoughtful but mischievous thanks for your gesture from John. Your prankster's gambit plunges to an all-time low. You cannot hope to defeat Egbert in a prank-off. He's simply the best there is. John, equip trusty rocket. Rose obviously isn't waking up anytime soon. Might as well take some time to explore. Maybe stop by again later. Why, Dr. Meowgon, do you want to come along for the ride? Sure looks that way. Okay, hop aboard then. Adventure awaits! John, blast off. Pachoo! Where is he off to now? Well, at least you have this little fellow to keep you company. You'll call him Viceroy Bubbles von Salamancer. Dave, be the puppet. You have no idea what the hell that means, but yeah, you can kiss the obnoxious puppet goodbye. Maybe now you can get some fucking goddamn sleep. Puppet rescued. Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. What is taking place here is almost certainly illegal. You're not sure which laws are being broken, but it's probably quite a few of them. Authority regulator. Follow. John, explorer. You spy a boat on the shore of one of the islands below. You wonder who could be out here rowing in the middle of the ocean. John, investigate. Hoofprints in the sand. The mystery deepens. John, enter. There are many frightening and powerful monsters in here. Kalk Lich. John, aggress. Crazy damage bonk. You stun them with the cool time powers of your awesome new hammer and then dispatch them swiftly. John, collect the spoils. The good Dr. Spengler helps you gather the riches. John, proceed. There's a platform over here. You guess you'll go stand on it. Oh wow, it just made you disappear. John, explore the lab. Now what in the hell is going on in here? John, explore lab further. Now what the hell is going on in here? John, who cares? Just ride the pony already. Yes. Fuck yes. Hell fucking yes. But seriously, what the hell is going on here? John, but seriously, keep exploring. You find a sweet getup. It's almost as if this was tailor-made for you. How weird would that be? John, put it on. You equip the junior ectobiologist lab suit. John, examine nearby station. What the hell is going on in here? Of course, it's obviously what's going on in here. It's another one of those 4 monitored house-shaped terminal thingies. Authority regulator. Resist urge to ride bro's rocket board. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal in your quest for mad justice, yo. You get this way rad, rude municipality under control. Shit's basically flying off the hook. It's like the shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook filed for divorce from that shit and is now seeking custody of the hook and the shit's 2 kids. Authority regulator. Pop a fucking wheelie. These hops are unreal. Shit this flagrant should be illegal. It probably is. But you don't care. Parcel mistress. Prepare to depart for battlefield. You have traveled to Prospect's moon to board a shuttle headed for the battlefield. There you will seek the counsel of the White King. Hello. You have unwittingly been tailed by a nefarious courtyard droll from Durst. Courtyard droll. Pick parcel mistress's pocket. You pilfer the White Queen's ring. Parcel mistress, depart. None the wiser, you board the shuttle. Next stop, Skya. You receive an incoming message from the draconian dignitary. You tell him you've got the ring. He says, good. Bring it to him while he waits for an update from the hegemonic brute, who's been tracing the king's movements down on the battlefield. He asks if you're still wearing that ridiculous outfit. He says you don't have to anymore, by orders of the Sovereign Slayer. You say you'd still rather wear the outfit. He's got nothing to say about that. Clobber! Additional pummeling! Dead Grandpa Smackdown! Sweet catch. It's too late. She's gone. You'll have to remember to deliver it later, somehow. The best way to remind yourself that you're carrying a ring is to put it on your finger. Wah! Of course, that was just an imaginary transformation. Since the ring doesn't work like that on humans, it was fun to pretend though. Meanwhile, in a timeless expanse, somewhere, a war-weary villain rues the eternal struggle between feuding royalty. The battlefield holds little promise for the peaceful life of a simple farmer. It was a bold dream, but perhaps always doomed to failure.